and welcome to the cycling vlog on this, the 30th day of May, 2019. I want to thank everybody for joining. I want to do a recap real quick of the 5K I did last weekend, the Stern Wheel 5K down in Marietta, Ohio. Um, if you are looking to set a PR, I want to highly recommend this 5K for the simple fact it is a USATF certified course, and as you'll see when I bring up the some of the information I got from the Garmin, it is an incredibly flat course, and by flat I mean there's 20 feet of elevation change start to finish. So that being said, I some things first. My weight is atrocious right now. I at the day of the race, I was still at like 190.5 ish. So that's not an ideal weight for me to be running at. The low 170s is what I actually have a personal best at. That being said, I'm going to sort of take you through the day. We get there, the weather's beautiful. I got a decent warm up in. When I do my warm ups, I'll do a light jog for a couple minutes. Then I'll do not necessarily sprints, but I'll run at race pace, maybe a little bit higher for a minute to 90 seconds at a time. Let my heart rate come down. Rinse and repeat for usually about 10 minutes. No more than that. Not for a 5K, because it's for me when I run. Cycling's a little bit different. For me, my warm-ups for running can be very short. As long as the intensity's there, they're almost identical. I don't know why there's such a difference between cycling and running, but my warm-ups, you can almost to the minute, you can do it exactly the same, and you will get the same result every time. So the warm-up went great. I'm one of the runners. I don't know if everybody's like this or if it's just me, but when I start off my 5K, that first half mile, I'm scooting. I am running well above the pace that I can sustain for an entire race. If I start out slow and work up to a speed, I never really get that full momentum. So I started off, and by the time I was between half and 3/4 of a mile in, I realized I was feeling absolutely fantastic. I had an amazing effort. I'm going to show you the data here in a second. The data looks like I was redlined for the entire 5K, and in a sense, I was, but I never felt bad. So let's look at it real quick. My average heart rate was 189. My maximum heart rate was 197. And for those of you on Anchor, you can't see it, but this graph is very flat. And again, if you look at the elevation change from 590 to 610, 20 feet of elevation change. Like I said, that course is flat. It doesn't get much flatter than that. But at the end of the day, I put in a 24:36, and again, that was at a little over 190 pounds. So I ended up earning one of these, which was third in my age group, which I haven't brought home hardware in an age group for some time in running. So I was kind of proud of that. But that being said, the after effects, I was fairly drained, for lack of better words, and the amount of water that I lost was, for me, if you're the person on the receiving end, it was miserable, because it took the better part of a day and a half to put it back and feel comfortable. But as far as the ability to stay cool, I can sweat like nobody's business, and I lost a good bit of water. But that all in all, for the month of May, and to be able to have an effort like that, as you get older, you're going to realize those efforts are very special. You hold them close because they don't come around that often. That being said, everything's moving forward. I'm going to do the Deerfield series, the July and August Deerfield time trials, and I'm going to do Presque Isle in September. And also in September, there is a 12-hour challenge, and it's a run. And basically what it is I set up a course, and you're going to go 12 hours to see how far you can go. So that will be the end of my run season. So everything appears to be on course except for my overall body weight, which definitely has some work to do. But anyway, if you guys have questions or comments, if you're watching this on YouTube, drop them down below. If you're watching this on or listening to this on Anchor FM, drop me a line. I would be more than happy to talk to you about any part of what I'm doing up until this point. But that is a wrap. I will have maybe a video only this weekend. I'm not sure yet. Schedules are kind of iffy right now. So, but that's all I have for now. Again, make sure that if you're on YouTube, you like and subscribe. If you're on Anchor, make sure you follow me. Until next time, stay sharp, keep a tight shot group, and rock on.